Would you like a minion?
Not after you've touched it.
No, I'll put it back then. Right,
Put
there
it
we
back
go.
where it came from.
How's it going? How's your con been?
It has been really terrific. This is huge. I didn't realize that, this was in Birmingham was such a big deal.
It's one of
Wow.
the biggest in the UK.
Duh. I didn't know that until I got here. Wow, I'm really impressed.
So if you just flew in from the States at all, or?
I just flew in, last night. Yesterday evening.
Wow.
So, forgive whatever I'm about to say. It's really under the duress of jet lag.
See, now I can ask whatever I want, and maybe we'll find out something interesting.
I'd probably name names at this point. I don't know, right? Careful, you've seen what's been going on in the States.
Yeah, you know how things get on.
Tread lightly.
So you've been quite busy today as well. Lots of fans come to see. What's that been like, seeing some of the UK fans and interacting with them?
Well, the ones that I can understand, it's fantastic. I always love coming here. I mean, I moved to London when I was quite young. I was modeling in London, so I have a special affinity for England. So whenever I get a chance, I always fly across the pond, as they say.
Once you can understand all the accents.
Yeah, the accents really, it's so funny, that here we are speaking what I think is the same language. However, with all kinds of different expressions and accents and everything.
Yeah, it's great. 3 hours down the road, totally different accents.
Right?
See, I'm northern,
Yeah.
so I sound totally different to down south as well.
I know, it's just a rich dialectical country.
So
Well, that's the same with the states, though. I mean, state by state, it gets pretty unique, the accents.
So let's talk Star Trek. So I think there's a few Star Trek fans here, isn't there?
Yeah, just a few.
Just the odd
Woo!
few. Who loves Star Trek? There we go. So
Katrina Nolan. Please report
Uh-oh.
to Hall 10 organized
someone's
office.
in trouble. No, it's
Don't
not
go,
us, though.
Katrina, don't go.
So the next generation. How did that all come about?
Well, I mean, there'd been a 25-year gap, and I think that Gene Roddenberry was just waiting for the right set of circumstances in order to have complete freedom and control to enable him to do another Trek. And the timing, was right, and so he took a shot at it. It was, it wasn't a sure thing. I mean, it wasn't like an absolute deal that it would work. I mean, it was sort of met with some skepticism, to be honest. Yeah, and the fans were not very on board before the show began to air. This is, and understandably, I mean, Star Trek, the classic series had, reached iconic, stature.
TV show, movies.
Yeah, and with their movies, and it was playing every night somewhere in syndication. So people were very protective of their Trek. And, along comes this new generation, and people were going, no, you can't do that. And so eventually, once the show began to air, we sort of won them over.
Now, obviously, your character is very strong and independent. Was it good to be playing that sort of character? Because when it was airing, there wasn't very many strong characters, female-wise, on TV. So what was that like, kind of representing women in that way?
Wow. I think absolutely it was fantastic to play, a very strong, opinionated, strong physically, strong mentally. But I was always, the thing that always I was looking to do on Star Trek, I was looking for Tasha's vulnerabilities. Because otherwise it was a very two-dimensional character. I was always looking at where her emotions ran and what her past, what kind of person is that that has a past like she did, which was a very difficult, broken one.
Yeah. Now, how would you feel when people kind of argue about which is the best Star Trek? Because obviously you've got the original, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager. You've got Discovery now as well. Well, do you ever see many arguments between people saying, "Well, no, I think this one's the best. This one's the best." Do you have a personal preference at all?
You know, that's what makes, you know, Star Trek so great, that it's your Star Trek, you know. It doesn't matter which, you know, character or which, you know, episode or which series. It's what you identify with and what you bring. When I made the documentaries, I made Trekkies, I loved going around asking people, do you consider yourself a Trekkie or a Trekker? You know, and that was really funny to me because those were some fierce arguments. You know, people would say, I am not a Trekkie. Trekkies are this and I'm not. And you go, oh, really? You know, so it was a lot more fun that way. But I think whatever series you love, it's everything is there for you.
Have you watched any of the new Star Trek Discovery at all?
I haven't had a chance to watch Discovery yet. And I love, I've worked with Sonequa on
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. So I haven't just, you know, I just haven't been around and had the time to do it yet. We have to get CBS All Access. I have to buy another station to be able to see it.
Well, you're in the UK now, so it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix right now.
Netflix in
Yes.
the UK, so if you've got a Netflix account, you're sorted. You can
Yeah,
get caught up.
I could like jam through it tonight, you know?
I'll lend you my account. I'll get you set up and you'll be sorted. You can get caught up.
I have a Netflix account, but I don't know if it works the same way here.
It will because it picks up your region. So if you're in the UK, you get all of the UK TV, yes.
Okay.
So watch that tonight.
Okay.
We'll get back and find out how
Okay,
it-
right? No, God, now you're going to test me tomorrow.
I'll find you on your desk at the bottom there. I'll be like,
Yeah, like,
did you watch it?
Right, I know. No, right now I'm in the midst of Stranger Things.
Oh,
that's what I've been watching on
I
Netflix.
love Stranger
Yeah, it's
Things.
good, right?
Would you ever want to appear on Stranger Things maybe somehow?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, that'd be great fun. I think it's terrific. Yeah.
Maybe you can be like number 7 or something like that, one of the test subjects.
Oh yeah, that would be good, right?
What powers do you think you'd have?
What powers? Wow. Well, I always like the idea of flying, so yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think I'd fly.
We'll have to get that going. So guys, get on Twitter, get on the Netflix. Let's get her on season 3, Stranger Things. Have you seen all of season 2 yet? Or?
No, I'm still on season 1.
I'll say
okay,
nothing.
yeah,
I'll say-
I'm finishing season 1. I'll maybe finish tonight. Now that you're making me watch Discovery, I don't know if I have time, but
Yeah, Stranger Things. You can watch Stranger Things. Then you can watch. Don't bother coming in tomorrow. You know what?
yeah, why sleep? You
Yeah,
know,
don't need sleep.
That's the problem with this stuff. You just keep going. Oh, I can watch another one. I can watch another one. You know, and then it's like,
Well, it's the same with The Walking Dead as well. It's one of those shows that you just get addicted to, and you've just got to watch it all the way through, and sometimes you've got to watch it again as well.
I know. I think it's mind control. I think they're, you know, implanting certain things. They've got us all hooked.
What was it like working on the Walking Dead?
The Walking Dead was great fun. You know, to be honest, I knew nothing about it. I hadn't watched any of the Walking Dead when I was cast, so I did like a binge watch and try to get up to speed. But everybody was really welcoming and embracing, and you know, just a well-run show. They run a tight set.
Did the zombie makeup that you saw and everything like that not kind of freak you out just slightly, like how realistic it is?
It was amazing, and I mean, no, it didn't really freak me out because I had seen, you know, the shows. So, and when you're working on set, it's a different feeling than when you're watching something, you know, on TV or watching the movie. You know, that the belief has been, you know, suspended a little bit. So but when you're there on set, it does. As a matter of fact, when Carol at the end of my thing and fight with Carol, and she opens the door and the zombies come in, and they start nibbling on me, I started laughing so hard they had to stop shooting because they were making little.
Talking about zombies.
Get back there. See? How can that...
Come here, zombies,
oh,
a second.
no.
Come here.
I'm done with you.
And
oh,
we've got
my
Carl.
God.
Carl!
Where's Carl?
Carl.
Come here, Carl.
Come here.
Come here, Carl.
Talk about timing, ladies and gentlemen.
Do your thing, baby.
How
Get
can
him. Through the... Oh, my God. Get him, Carl. Get him, Carl. Get him, Carl. Get him. No, get him, Carl. Not Carl. Not Carl.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that concludes... No, I'm just kidding. Round of applause for the zombies, my God.
Woo.
And Carl.
And Carl. Wow.
Can I pretend I actually planned that?
Wow.
Is that all right?
I feel like I'm at Universal, tours or Halloween. That was awesome. Where's my braid? I don't have my wig on.
My heart is actually going 20 the dozen right now, I'm not going to lie. Wow. That was
good zombie makeup, man.
That was...
Greg Nicotero would be very proud of you guys.
Yeah, they're all around there. I think we need another round of applause for the zombies and Carl. Come on.
Wow, that was cool timing, right?
I'm going to be watching that back on YouTube and Facebook later. So now you've got the Facebook and YouTube of the interview of the zombies, and you've got Star Trek Discovery, Stranger Things.
I know. What else can we talk? Oh, Game of Thrones. Let's talk about...
Yeah, I can watch that. Well, actually, why don't we talk about a show that's coming back next year that you are also in, The X-Files?
Oh, yeah.
The X-Files. You were in it twice, if I remember right. Was it twice?
Yeah, I was at the tail end of the show, and had it gone on, I would have done more, but they decided to wrap it up at the end there. But that was really quite wonderful to be part of. Definitely.
Just talking about freaky things that just came back to us there thinking, oh yeah, The X-Files.
I forget too, Absolutely.
Now, before we finish off and we can just have a bit of a calm down after that,
wow, I didn't expect to do any acting while I was up here.
Wow,
I
wasn't even acting.
Off.
I was like, get the minion, throw the minion at them, go back.
Thank God Carl was here.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
what? That was crazy. Wow, that was cool. That was really good.
That's going to be one of those moments you just never forget about. You have an idea where you want the interview to go, how you want it to end, and then just zombies. I'm thinking, they're going to ruin the stand. Oh my God, they're getting the knees. What's going on?
Wow. I mean, the timing was perfect. We were talking about the zombies.
I could hear them in the background, like, ignore them, it's just someone being silly, and then I turn around, I'm just like, okay. So back
to reality, or our version of it.
If you are offered the opportunity to maybe have a cameo in Star Trek Discovery or one of the new Star Trek films, would you go back at all?
Oh, God, yeah, I would love to. I mean, that would be fun. But to be honest, I'd rather do the Orville. I really hope that I can do a little, cameo on the Orville.
The Orville.
Yeah,
like
have you guys seen
Trek.
it? It's here,
yeah,
right? Yeah. It's just a little more tongue-in-cheek parody, and I think that would be a little more fun to do.
Well, Seth MacFarlane is a big Star Trek fan, and he's pulling back from the Next Generation and Star Trek, and he's like homaging it.
Yes.
But he's also kind of giving it a new spin as well,
Yeah.
and I think it's been picked up for season 2 as well. So
I'm sure. He wrote a whole Family Guy episode, with the Next Gen.
I think that'd be great to see you on there.
Yeah,
We need to get this trending. We need to get Denise on the Orville, and then we can say, I did that.
Yeah, we did that zombie thing. We could do that,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
If you want to take me along as well, I'll just sit in the background. I'm happy to do that. I'll dress as an alien so no one sees my face, but that'd be great.
That works.
But unfortunately, we are out of time now, but I think we need the biggest round of applause ever for Denise here.